When I saw this on social media, I said Amber Rose clearly needs more attention than she feels like she's receiving. And the fact that I believe that she hasn't been receiving that much attention in a while just shows there might be hope for humanity, because this woman shouldn't be getting any type of attention whatsoever, to be quite honest with you. The only thing this woman has been known for is, in my opinion, two things: dating Kanye West many moons ago, and that god awful slut walk that she endorses and basically is the CEO and founder of. I can't believe they actually had something like that for a while. I'm glad we don't really hear about that anymore, but yeah, I just had to throw that out there. So Amber Rose has come out now, and I guess this is her new grift. And she has now officially endorsed 45. As you can see, this is a picture of her. That's cue ball hair right there to the far right. 45 right there in the middle, and Melania right there on the far left. And I'm just sitting here saying, like, to myself, this is very, very interesting, considering who she is, and considering who he is, and considering who his wife is, or was. If y'all know, you know. So these, now that you think about it, they kind of all work together if you really think about it. If you, especially the two on the end. So you have her out here endorsing Trump, and it's like the weirdest endorsement ever. And now you're probably going to have a lot of people, a lot of conservatives come out and say how much they love Amber Rose and all this, that, and the third. And it's crazy because I just talked about how the CEO of the NAACP and that Keith Boykin guy was trying to come at Cardi B because she says she's not supporting either one of these fools, like either Biden or Trump. And now what happens a couple days later, you have Amber Rose saying that she's endorsing Trump. Mind you, this woman has some very choice words for 45 a couple of years ago. She called this man an effing idiot, and even said that she hoped that he didn't even become president. So it makes you wonder what changed between now and then. Again, to me, it is nothing more than a grift. And the crazy part about it is most people over on that side have no clue who in the world Amber Rose is. But now that she's come out and support, now she's coming out seemingly to support Trump, now they're going to find out. And now they're going to be fans. Now she's about to garner a whole new fan base. Like, really, what is this woman famous for? I'm many years later, and I'm still trying to figure that out. I said, yes, she dated Kanye West, and she had that slut walk, but she has no discernible talents whatsoever. She's right up there with the Kardashians for me. And it's just wild. It's like I can't even really put into words what it is that I'm seeing right now. Not because because of who she endorsed, because I could really give a damn who she endorses, but it's just like I see the grift coming from a mile away. I bet this woman doesn't even know one shred of a policy this man has. I bet you she doesn't. As far as I'm concerned, she's just throwing herself out there as just another face to be attached to the 45 campaign. I don't know what that's going to accomplish or what that is going to do, but I'll tell you who wasn't excited or wasn't pleased with it: her fans. Now, this woman has about 24 or over 24 million followers on Instagram. God only knows why. And it says, naturally, many of Rose's more than 24 million followers were dismayed at her sudden political change in tune, threatening to unfollow her after years of support for the very activism she now seemed to be undermining. What's crazy is this woman, another reason why I say they are all three of these people are good together, is when you think about what 45 said: grab them, grab the women by the you know what. And she's out here doing slut walks. And his wife used to be, well, you saw the imagery. Like I said, if you know, you know. It said, imagine being an advocate for women's rights and endorsing Trump and his party, who reversed Roe v. Wade. One user commented, while another wrote, LOL, I better never see you speak on women's rights again. Even Bob the drag queen chimed in, commenting Amber in all caps, WTF. And then it says, of course, 3 American flags and an Instagram caption don't offer much by way of an explanation for why Rose, who was outwardly identified as a feminist for years, might vote for a man found liable for SA. I'm telling you, to answer all of her fans' questions, it just goes back to she's grifting. Much like many, she needs, this is a new grift for her. She needs to find another way to garner some attention and put herself out there, and she wants a new audience. She says she's outgrown y'all. I'm trying to get some more people on my side. Well, she's a little late to the party because November 5th is right around the corner. This is why, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I actually have I have a little bit more respect for what Cardi B said than what Amber is doing. See, Cardi B, like I said, she doesn't support either one of them, and they try to get at her for why she said that. And now Amber Rose is coming out here saying that she supports Trump, but she doesn't really go into reasons as to why or why she's supporting him. She just put out there on her social media, Trump 2024. Literally, that's what it says. Amber Rose, Trump 2024, and then put 3 US flag emojis. That's it. Like, no reasoning as to why. It just, and the thing is, it sounds to me like it just came out of nowhere, and it really did. For those who follow her, because like I said, I don't follow her. But this is for attention, y'all. That's all I can really chalk it up to. She needs a new grift, and this is the one that she's leaning on. She's going where she feels the money is, and she feels like she can garner that from the conservatives. I don't know how much they think they're gonna get, because it's like Amber Rose, while she does have a following, it's like she's not Beyonce famous. I'll put it like that. Like, her so-called influence will only go so far. And when you look at the type of audience that she has and the type of people that gravitate towards her, those conservatives, they would probably feel so uncomfortable over there. Unless this woman completely shuns her old base altogether and just picks up this new one who are only there because she likes Trump. If this woman was to come out of her mouth and say she didn't like Trump, then they would have something to say. But again, remember, this is the same woman that said that he was an effing idiot and that he shouldn't be president. So back then, if they were aware of her, they probably had choice words for her then. But now that she seemingly likes him and endorses him, now they're going to spin the block and say how much of a hero she is. She's to be commended. I love you so much. If this woman even so much as breaks a nail, they'll try to find a way to get it fixed for her. Again, a grift. That's all it is. So to all of her fans, don't take it personal. Y'all were just seasonal. Now she's going, for way more, apparently. Man, I'm telling you, these grifters are something else. They are something else. And let's be real with ourselves here. The only reason this woman is doing all of this is because she's probably bored out of her mind. She needed a way to get and garner more attention towards herself, so what better way than to endorse a very controversial figure right now in an election year so she can get more eyes and ears in her direction. Because let's be real, let's be honest, who was talking about Amber Rose before this came out? Nobody. I don't even think I said the name Amber. Well, I take that back. I did when I had to talk about and bring up Amber Geiger, but that was in a live stream. But nobody was bringing up Amber Rose, or as I like to call her, Amber Thorne, before this. And to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if my subscribers weren't even aware of this until I brought it up. So again, I see what this woman is doing, and it's going to be very short-lived. She's going to enjoy this little new attention she's getting right now, and then eventually it's going to fall by the wayside, and so will she, and hopefully she'll stay by the wayside. Amber Thorne made sure, I had to go back and retract right quick. She did post something with her caption, and I guess this was her clap back at her supporters. She said, LMAO, y'all think Biden cares about black people? First of all, Amber, you don't even claim your blackness. Since when did you start caring about black people is the question I have. That's what we need to find out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Amber Rose doesn't even claim the blackness, the little bit of blackness that she has. All those years ago, y'all heard her, she was saying that she's Cape Verdean or whatever, off the coast of Africa. And then she said, sad, do your research. I did. I'll always put women first. Y'all want by a lot. But the thing is, you again, going back to what she initially said, that's why I said she's grifting. She's the same one that said years ago that Trump shouldn't even be president and all this, that, and the third. She says, do your research. I did. I wonder how much research she did. She says, I'll always put women first. Y'all want biological men in women's sports? Trump supports the most reasonable compromise on abortion. Stop being brainwashed, which honestly she must be talking to herself. Because we're people of color. There it is. There it is. That's where it is. But again, this woman, again, she's never claimed her blackness, but then she says, y'all think Biden cares about black people. And the other question to you, Amber, is do you think Trump cares about black people? I just did a stream where he talking about wanting to bring back, or not bring back because it's never gone away, but to increase the immunity for law enforcement. They get harder to convict them. Who do you think that's going to target the most, Amber? Because I doubt it's going to be the people that look like Trump and his wife. At least not for now anyways. It's going to be people that look like you. I bet she didn't research that. I'm willing to bet that she did it. And then now you have this Joey Manarino. Now, some of you may or may not know who this is, but I've talked about him in the past and put a pin in this person's name because I'm going to be talking about him again in the upcoming days, and you will not want to miss what I have to say about him as it pertains to that particular topic. But he posted this up on his X account, a picture of Amber Rose wearing the MAGA hat. She has a Trump chain with the hat on it, and he put in his caption, Amber Rose, one of the most influential people in the hip-hop industry, is all the way in on Donald J. Trump. And when I tell you everybody and their mama clown this dude when he made those comments, because it's like, huh? Hip-hop? What rap song? I think she tried to have a rap career, but that thing failed after like one single. I think I vaguely remember it. Maybe some of y'all do or don't. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, because it was a here today, gone today, not even gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today type of deal. The only thing that people remember Amber Rose for becoming popular for is when she was with Kanye West. That's how people remembered her. Honestly, a lot of people said they remember when Amber Rose was just there as arm candy. She was just a trophy. She was there to look good for appearances, and she didn't say anything. I remember the first time she started to talk, people were saying, Amber, we loved it better when you were mute, when we thought you just didn't have a voice. Because it's like ever since she opened her mouth, she won't shut up. And whenever she does say something, it's nothing of substance. I mean, this woman has like the IQ of a gravel piece. Not a bunch of gravel, but just a piece of gravel. That's where she's at with it. But this Joey Manarino literally said she's one of the most influential people in the hip-hop industry, and we're trying to figure out where. This is the same woman that literally had something called the Slut Walk a few years ago. How was that influential? And it's crazy because these are the same people that says that celebrities, quote unquote, even though I don't declare her to be a celebrity, but she is like a social media personality where she does have a following. These are the same people that tell one side to not allow celebrities to influence anything when it comes to politics. But look at what this person, Joey, is doing right here. Many people, again, like I said before, didn't even know who the hell Amber Rose was before she started to be around Trump. They still don't know who she is, but because she's allowed herself to be around 45 and this is her new grift, now all of a sudden they love her. I was looking at some of the comments and people were literally saying, oh, I love her hat and everything like that. I'm like, y'all don't even know who this woman is or what she's about. Y'all just found out about her and already you throwing your support around her. That's why I keep telling y'all, both sides are the same. All the way down to their supporters. They are all the same. They just have their talking points are even the same, but they kind of remix it to throw you off. But they are literally like identical. They're like Siamese twins. At this point, not even just identical twins, they're Siamese twins. They are connected to each other, like literally at the hip or conjoined at the body, with no intention of separating. Now, for all intents and purposes, Joey could have very well been trolling with this, but the fact that this is what he put out there, I don't think Joey was trolling. I think Joey is the type of person that actually believes in the nonsense that he puts out into the social media sphere. Because when he did was he put that and then he came back with another comment. I'm not gonna put that one up there, but because it's just as dumb as this one. Because I think he had put it up there because it was supposed to be a response to somebody who I guess Joe Biden was supporting, or somebody was supporting Joe Biden. It was something ridiculous. So he put this up there, I guess, as a response to that. It's dumb, and so was he. But like I said, stay tuned for the video in the coming days, and literally coming days, that I have as it pertains to Joey Manorino. You're gonna get a kick out of it. I promise you that.